Imagine this: you're at your routine health checkup, and your doctor informs you that your blood pressure is creeping up. Maybe you feel fine. Maybe you don't even notice any symptoms until one day, dizziness, headaches, or fatigue start interfering with your daily life. Hypertension is often called the silent killer because it develops quietly, yet it dramatically increases the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and kidney disease. Now, here's the good news. What if I told you that one simple, natural change in your diet could significantly lower your blood pressure, protect your heart, and enhance your overall health? And no, I'm not talking about medications or extreme diet plans. The secret lies in something you already have access to: fiber. You've probably heard that fiber helps with digestion, but did you know it can also be a game changer for heart health? New research from the American Heart Association, Harvard Medical School, and leading global studies reveal that fiber is one of the most powerful yet overlooked tools for controlling blood pressure naturally. But how does it work? And more importantly, how can you start incorporating the right amount of fiber to protect your heart and potentially add years to your life? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand the science but also have a clear, actionable plan to take charge of your heart health today. The relationship between fiber and blood pressure is deeply tied to gut microbiota. Fiber, particularly soluble fiber, serves as food for beneficial gut bacteria, such as bifidobacteria and lactobacillus. These bacteria ferment fiber into short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, including butyrate, acetate, and propionate, which have powerful physiological effects. SCFAs influence endothelial function, a key factor in blood pressure control. Endothelial cells, which line blood vessels, produce nitric oxide, NO, when stimulated by SCFAs. Nitric oxide acts as a vasodilator, relaxing the smooth muscles in blood vessels and lowering blood pressure. A study published in the Journal of Hypertension found that individuals with high fiber intake had significantly higher levels of endothelium-derived nitric oxide, leading to reduced arterial stiffness and lower systolic blood pressure. Additionally, fiber reduces systemic inflammation, which is a major contributor to hypertension. Chronic inflammation leads to endothelial dysfunction, increasing blood vessel constriction and raising blood pressure. Research from Johns Hopkins University demonstrated that individuals consuming 30 grams of fiber daily exhibited lower levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, a key marker of inflammation, by nearly 40% compared to those consuming low-fiber diets. Clinical evidence: does fiber lower blood pressure? Despite strong theoretical mechanisms, early clinical trials on fiber supplementation provided mixed results. However, recent large-scale meta-analyses have clarified the picture. A 2020 meta-analysis published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, which included 83 randomized controlled trials, RCTs, found that fiber intake was associated with a 3 to 5 mmHg reduction in systolic blood pressure, SBP, and a 2 to 3 mmHg reduction in diastolic blood pressure, DBP. This effect was particularly pronounced in individuals with hypertension, with some studies reporting reductions as high as 7 mmHg in SBP for those with elevated baseline blood pressure. In contrast, an earlier 2005 meta-analysis that included only 24 RCTs failed to find a significant effect of fiber on blood pressure. The discrepancy highlights the importance of sample size and study duration. Newer studies, which have included more participants and longer follow-up periods, have consistently shown clinically relevant reductions in blood pressure with increased fiber consumption. Another landmark study from the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, NHANES, examined over 12,000 adults and found that individuals who consumed the recommended 25 to 38 grams of fiber per day had a 20% lower risk of hypertension compared to those consuming less than 15 grams per day. Who benefits the most from fiber? The blood pressure lowering effects of fiber are not uniform across populations. Research indicates that fiber is most effective in individuals with 1. Hypertension. People with high blood pressure benefit the most, with an average 3 to 7 mmHg drop in systolic blood pressure when fiber intake is increased. 2. Obesity and metabolic syndrome. Fiber improves insulin sensitivity and reduces body fat, both of which contribute to better blood pressure control. 3. Older adults. Aging is associated with arterial stiffness, but fiber helps improve vascular function and reduce stiffness. For individuals with high sodium intake, high fiber diets appear to counteract the hypertensive effects of excess sodium, likely through improved kidney function and reduced water retention. Types of fiber and their effects on blood pressure. Fiber comes in two main forms: soluble fiber and insoluble fiber, both of which contribute to heart health but in different ways. Soluble fiber, found in oats, beans, lentils, and fruits, dissolves in water and forms a gel-like substance in the gut. This helps slow the absorption of sugar and cholesterol, improving metabolic health and reducing blood pressure. Insoluble fiber, found in whole grains, vegetables, and nuts, adds bulk to stool and improves digestion. While its direct impact on blood pressure is less studied, it contributes to overall cardiovascular health by reducing inflammation and supporting gut microbiome balance. A study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that soluble fiber had a greater impact on lowering blood pressure than insoluble fiber, likely due to its ability to enhance SCFA production and promote gut microbiota diversity. How much fiber do you need? The American Heart Association, AHA, and the Dietary Guidelines for Americans recommend: women, at least 25 grams per day. Men, at least 38 grams per day. Individuals with hypertension, at least 30 to 40 grams per day for optimal blood pressure control. The first 20 grams of fiber appear to have the most significant impact on lowering blood pressure, with additional intake providing diminishing returns. Best dietary sources of fiber for heart health. To achieve optimal fiber intake, focus on incorporating whole, unprocessed foods rich in fiber. Fruits: raspberries, 8 g per cup; apples, 4 g per apple; pears, 6 g per pear. Vegetables: artichokes, 10 g per medium; carrots, 3.5 g per cup; broccoli, 5 g per cup. Legumes: black beans, 1.5 g per cup; lentils, 1.6 g per cup; chickpeas, 1.2 g per cup. Whole grains: oats, 4 g per 1/2 cup; quinoa, 5 g per cup; barley, 6 g per cup. Nuts and seeds: chia seeds, 10 g per tablespoon; flax seeds, 8 g per tablespoon; almonds, 3.5 g per ounce. Beyond blood pressure, the broader health benefits of fiber. While fiber's impact on blood pressure is well documented, its benefits extend far beyond cardiovascular health. Cholesterol reduction. Soluble fiber binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract, lowering LDL, bad cholesterol levels. Blood sugar control. Fiber slows carbohydrate digestion, preventing rapid blood sugar spikes and reducing insulin resistance. Weight management. High fiber foods promote satiety, reducing overall calorie intake and supporting healthy weight maintenance. Gut health. Fiber nourishes beneficial gut bacteria, improving digestion, reducing inflammation, and strengthening the immune system. Key takeaways and actionable steps. 1. Prioritize fiber-rich foods. Aim for at least 25 to 40 grams of fiber daily, focusing on whole foods rather than supplements. 2. Diversify your fiber sources. Include a mix of soluble and insoluble fiber from fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. 3. Monitor blood pressure. If you have hypertension, track your readings regularly to observe improvements. 4. Reduce processed foods. Ultra-processed foods are low in fiber and high in sodium, which can negate fiber's benefits. 5. Combine with other heart-healthy habits. Exercise, stress reduction, and a balanced diet amplify fiber's positive effects on blood pressure. Now, you've seen the undeniable science behind fiber and blood pressure, the way it influences gut bacteria, nitric oxide production, and vascular health. You've also learned how top health institutions, from the National Institutes of Health to Harvard's School of Public Health, emphasize the power of fiber in lowering blood pressure and protecting your heart. But here's the real question: will you take action? The truth is, most people wait until they have a serious health scare before they make changes. But why wait for a wake-up call when you can prevent the damage before it starts? With just 25 to 40 grams of fiber per day, you can reduce your risk of hypertension, improve digestion, control blood sugar, and even extend your lifespan. So, here's what I challenge you to do today: make fiber your priority. Start small, add some berries to your breakfast, swap white rice for quinoa, or throw some lentils into your soup. These tiny choices can make a massive difference over time. And if you found this information valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with your family and friends, and help spread awareness about the simple yet life-changing power of fiber. Together, we can empower more people to take control of their heart health, one fiber-rich meal at a time. Your heart works hard for you every day. Isn't it time you gave it the support it deserves?